Give me 10 minutes, and I'll delete your fear of failure. The only real failure is the failure to try, and the only true courage is to rise each time you fall. Adapted from Ralph Waldo Emerson. The shadow that haunts you. What if the one thing holding you back isn't your lack of talent, time, or resources, but a shadow you've carried since childhood? That shadow is the fear of failure, whispering lies that you're not enough, that your dreams are too big, that one misstep will ruin everything. In just 10 minutes, I promise to shine a light on that shadow, reveal its illusions, and guide you to a truth so liberating it will change how you see yourself forever. This isn't about quick fixes or shallow affirmations. It's about a deep, spiritual awakening that will empower you to step boldly into your purpose. Are you ready to let go of fear and embrace the life you were meant to live? Let's begin. Introduction. The universal struggle. Every one of us, at some point, has felt the icy grip of fear. Fear that our efforts will fall short, that we'll be judged, or that we'll lose what we've worked so hard to build. It's a universal human experience, yet it feels intensely personal, like a private battle waged in the quiet corners of our hearts. This fear of failure isn't just a fleeting thought. It's a spiritual and emotional weight that dims our inner light and keeps us from stepping into our divine potential. But what if this fear isn't your enemy, but a messenger? What if, in just 10 minutes, you could learn to see it not as a barrier, but as a sacred invitation to grow? Today, I'll guide you through a transformative journey, a blend of spiritual wisdom, emotional insight, and practical empowerment, to delete the fear of failure and replace it with unshakable courage. Let's uncover the truth together. Script: A journey to delete fear. Part 1. Understanding the illusion of failure. To conquer the fear of failure, we must first understand its nature. Failure isn't a monster. It's a mirage, an illusion woven from the threads of our deepest insecurities. Psychologically, fear of failure stems from our brain's desire to protect us from harm, a survival mechanism rooted in ancient times when a misstep could mean death. But today, the stakes are different. That presentation you're dreading, that business you're hesitant to start, that dream you've shelved, they aren't threats to your survival, but opportunities to expand your soul's purpose. Spiritually, failure is a divine teacher. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna that the soul is eternal, untouched by temporary setbacks. Every stumble is a lesson, a chance to align more deeply with your higher self. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failure was a step toward illumination, not a dead end. What if your failures are the same, stepping stones to your own brilliance? The fear of failure thrives in the shadows of comparison and perfectionism. We look at others' highlight reels and feel inadequate, forgetting that their journey, like ours, is filled with unseen struggles. The truth is, failure only exists in the mind that labels it so. To the universe, there is no failure, only growth, only becoming. So pause and ask yourself, what story am I telling myself about failure? Is it a story of shame or one of sacred evolution? By reframing failure as a teacher, you begin to dissolve its power over you. Part 2. The spiritual revelation. You are enough. Now, let's dive into the heart of this journey. A spiritual revelation that will set you free. At the core of your fear of failure lies a lie, the belief that you are not enough. This lie is the root of all self-doubt, a wound we carry from childhood, reinforced by a world that measures worth in achievements and applause. But here's the truth, radiant and eternal. You are enough, exactly as you are. In the Christian tradition, Psalm 139 declares, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made." In Buddhism, the concept of tathata, suchness, teaches that your essence is perfect in its uniqueness. Across spiritual paths, the message is clear. You are a spark of the divine, whole and complete, regardless of outcomes. Failure cannot diminish your worth because your worth is infinite, woven into the fabric of the cosmos. Imagine a seed buried in the dark earth. Does it fear failure because it hasn't yet bloomed? No, it trusts the process, knowing its growth is inevitable. You too are a seed of divine potential, and every challenge is simply soil nourishing your growth. When you embrace this truth, fear loses its grip. You no longer need to prove yourself because you are already whole. To anchor this revelation, try this practice. Close your eyes, place a hand on your heart, and whisper, "I am enough." Feel the warmth of those words ripple through you. This isn't just an affirmation, it's a remembrance of your sacred essence. By returning to this truth daily, you'll begin to see failure not as a threat, but as a gentle nudge from the universe to trust yourself more deeply. Part 3. Stepping into courage. With the illusion of failure exposed and your divine worth reclaimed, it's time to step into courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the choice to act despite it. Think of fear as a river, sometimes turbulent, but never impassable. You don't need to stop the current. You just need to build a bridge. Start small. Identify one action you've been avoiding due to fear: a conversation, a creative project, a career move. Break it into the tiniest step possible, like writing one sentence or making one phone call. Each small action is a victory, a testament to your resilience. As Lao Tzu said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Next, cultivate a spiritual practice to ground you. Whether it's meditation, prayer, or journaling, create a daily ritual to connect with your inner strength. Visualize yourself succeeding, not because you're perfect, but because you're willing to try. Picture the universe cheering you on, as it always does. Finally, surround yourself with a community that uplifts you. Share your dreams with those who see your light, not your flaws. Together, you'll create a ripple effect of courage, inspiring others to rise above fear. Remember, every great achievement in history, from the pyramids to the internet, was born from someone who dared to fail. You are no different. Your courage is a gift to the world. Conclusion: the fundamentals of fearless living. In these 10 minutes, we've unraveled the myth of failure, uncovered your divine worth, and ignited the spark of courage within you. The fear of failure is not your enemy. It's a sacred invitation to grow, to trust, and to shine. You are not defined by your setbacks, but by your willingness to rise again and again. You are enough, and the universe is conspiring to help you succeed. This is just the beginning. The path to fearless living is a journey, not a destination. Embrace each step with curiosity and grace, knowing that every moment is an opportunity to become more fully yourself. Let this truth be your anchor. There is no failure, only unfolding. Call to action. Join the journey. If this message has touched your heart, don't let it end here. Subscribe to our community for more life-changing content that will empower you to live boldly and authentically. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we can light up the world with courage and love. Expect more videos, articles, and practices to guide you toward your highest potential. The universe is waiting for you to shine. Will you answer the call?